Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, first day of the week. Very special, beautiful day spiritually. So come on in. Let's get going. And I am going to play some music.
Chasing coins, because it's a beautiful day. Isn't so come on, let's play.
It's a great day to have a great day. Morning Blue. Who's barking at me?
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. We got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because
it's a beautiful day here in Florida. It's sunshine. Let's play. What a great day. What a great morning. How is everybody? Just trying to do a little check-in and see how peeps are doing. Annie, Seven, and Grayson, good morning, good morning. Our Blue Jean is here. Auntie Jean's in bed. We had a very late night last night. Angel Circle happened at 11 night, and boy, it was a packed house. So we were there very late, and I'm up, she's not, so it's all good. We're gonna do this thing. So, all right, in our hearts we go. Hand on the heart, and slow down the breathing, and add in the love. Good morning to everyone out there who's just finding it. May your hearts be blessed this morning by something that you feel inside. All love comes from the divine, and it starts a healing process inside of you. So allow for the healing. I hear birds singing outside. I can just imagine at Blue's house. There's many birds singing outside. And Annie, yours as well. Just listen to nature. Listen to your heart. Connect into that beautiful energy. Ah, what a great way to start the day. I hope you brought your cup in. I hope you filled it up already with love. Mine's filled up with some warm water this morning. I'm learning a lot about how to take care of myself And warm water is the way to start the day. And then the coffee comes. So I'm not giving up coffee. I'm just doing it a little later than I normally would have. Okay, I was hoping our Kathy Hand would be here so we can play the Sunday morning song. Well, we will anyway, but I know how much Kathy loves that Sunday morning song. So let me just share it to her and see if she's awake yet. Looks like people are sleeping in this morning. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to cue up the Sunday morning song, and let's see if we have others that join in to benefit from it. There she is. Right, Blue? Yeah, I heated up some water. If I had some essential oil, I would drop that in there, but I don't have any at the moment. Okay, let me see where that's at. Take me a minute to find it. If you all want to let other people know that we're on, that would be great to get them in here. And I'm going to start the Sunday morning song.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water.
This is the water.
You're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh, yeah. I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Come to the water where everyone, everywhere, is valued, seen, and treated equally and just, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Come to the water where peace is freedom from fear, the truth that aligns us with our higher self, the lightness of being at oneness with existence, flowing with the highest frequencies of the universe, the freedom of being in grace, joy, and harmony with life, where peace, like a river, is following its natural flow, and we allow it to happen without interference, where we accept the energy of love. Come to the water. Come, find peace. Good morning, everyone. I just love that Sunday morning song. It gets us in such a good space. It really says it all, doesn't it? And we are the water. We are that safe space, this Angelic River family of ours that just loves. We just want to love, to give love, and to be in that energy of love. So thank you for showing up this morning for you and for others. And Kathy, I see you're here. Rosalind, good vibes. Good morning. Jim, good morning on YouTube. Just sleeping in certainly seems to be a theme this morning. Trust me, I would be right there in that bed. But I know that I'm on a mission, and that mission is to gather the peas and to share love with each other every day so that we never forget how much we're loved. We never forget that feeling inside, that warmth inside of a warm hug, of being with each other. Even if that warm hug is virtual, we will never forget the love that's shared here among this family. And Blue says a lot of grief and sadness is passing through the grid this morning. It's time to breathe, sweet peas. It truly is. Yes, that sadness seems to be pervasive, doesn't it? And this happens a lot of time when we're going into winter, when the leaves are shedding onto the ground, when everything just starts to get colder and denser, or not denser, but when everything starts to just go into that dormant state of it's still alive, but it's not lively. So yeah, it's that time of year, and we don't have to give in to the sadness. We can keep our vibration high. We know how to do that. It's a choice we make. Every day we make a choice. Are we going to wake up and be happy, Teri? Are we going to wake up and be grumpy? I don't want to be here, Teri. Every day, that's the choice that I make. And every day you make that same choice, not being Teri, but who are you and how are you going to show up in the world? Dear Annie 7, you know, worry doesn't hurt, does it? Worry just takes us to a lower vibration. And I know that when you're a parent, you're so concerned about your children and you want them to do well. And, you know, I want all of you to do well. I feel like I'm the parent here, the Mama P, and I want all of you happy. I want you healthy. I want things going well in your life. I understand that feeling of a biological parent that wants their child to thrive and be happy and successful. But worry, it doesn't help. And if I worry about, you know, what any of the family is doing, the Angelic River family, then I'm not being of service. I'm not being of benefit to you. I'm just dragging you down, my low vibration. It's the same thing with children. They pick up on your emotions. If you're expressing worry with your energy, they pick up on that, just like our animals do. Animals do the same thing. If a person is anxious, sad, whatever's going on, that animal knows. They know that your energy has changed. They don't see us. They don't see a blonde haired, blue eyed person. They see the energy field. They know what's in your heart. So the same thing with our children. They know what's in our heart. If we're sad, they know it. You might try to cover it up. You might try to cover up the worry. It doesn't work. You have to be authentic. So stand in your divine authority and show who you are. Show the real passionate, beautiful energy that you are as a spark of the divine. And let that be what your children see. Let that be what the world sees. It's what we need with each other. We need to see that we all understand who we are and where we come from. Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. Oh, it was so good to see you and Josie last night and spend a few hours with you there at Love and Light. Such a beautiful time together and beautiful energy that came in for that angel circle. It's to this day one of my favorite angel circles that has been done because the energy was so high and people received the most wonderful messages from the angels. It was amazing. Oh, Kathy, you have the Sunday before work week blues. And I know your work has been hectic. I know there's been a lot going on. Raise that vibration. You get to go to work tomorrow. You get to pay the bills. You get to have a roof over your head and the things that you want in your life. It's all a matter of perspective. And we talked about that yesterday. We can look at it as the daily grind and not want to be there, not want to do what we're doing. But look at it with different eyes and a different perspective, and things will change. And Kathy said there were 3 days last week where I forgot to wear my special bracelets. And it only dawned on me Friday evening that on those days, I was very negative and things were just even less tolerable. Well, sometimes we need a reminder, don't we? Whether that's a bracelet, a necklace, a special piece of jewelry, or a stone that we carry. Sometimes that just helps us to raise our vibration, and it's a comfort. So do whatever it takes. That's what I say. If you want to have that special talisman that you're going to touch or you're going to know that it's there, just the knowing that it's there will help. Yes, he is definitely our pirate, Rick. I have a beautiful picture of Rick from last night, and it's the weirdest thing that happened. I mean, absolutely weird. I posted some pictures into the messenger group, and I thought I posted them to Facebook as well. They're not there. The only one that showed up was Leo. So you all got to see the picture of Leo with his Peace on Earth Tour shirt. He came to the Angel Circle last night, and what a delight to see him and get wonderful hugs from him and just see the amazing energy on his face. It is hard, Annie. There's nothing easy about being a parent. There's nothing easy about walking through this life until we choose to say it's going to happen with ease and grace. So speak those words over Grayson, that what's going on in his life, the energy that's happening, the things that are happening will happen with ease and grace, and set that intention. Today is Setting Intention Sunday. So yes, when you see your child physically sick, it does really tear you up. But your vibration needs to increase to bring that healing energy to him. So allow the tears, allow the anxiety, allow it to be what it is, but then say, okay, I let it out. I released it. Now I'm going to raise up my vibration and his vibration and call in Kuan Yin. Let Kuan Yin help you. You don't have to do this alone. None of us do. That's the beauty of these angels. God created these angels for us to help us in this life. Don't discount them. Don't just say, oh, they don't help, because they do. There's miracles and miracles and miracles that happen when the angels come to us. Allow it. Allow Grayson to get to know his angels and how they can help him. Blue says, Kathy, I've found that when I need the energy of something, even if I can't have it in the physical, I just breathe and know that energy is of me and my vibration. The bracelet is just a reminder of that, sweet friend of mine. Indeed. Yeah, no matter what age the child is, right, Kathy had. And Annie says, sometimes we have to feel the emotional process, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, feel it. It's there. Can't deny it, can't push it away, because it'll just keep coming back. What you resist persists. Let's get that message. Whatever you resist is going to persist. It's going to keep coming up. It's going to keep being there. It's going to keep beating on the door until you give love to it. And I know that sounds very contradictory to love anxiety, to love worry, to love illness. Just love it into its perfect state. Love is that energy that heals. Anything else that we pour into it, wishing it away, hoping for it not to be there, whatever that is, it's not going to help, because it's going to just make it come even harder and more furious. But when you say, I love you, and really mean it, I love you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for just holding me. And thank you that now I'm releasing you. Now I'm letting you go with love. It's the best thing you can do for every situation in your life, whether it's happiness and joy, or it's an illness, or it's worry or concern. Just pour love into it. Let love be that guiding light for you. Let it be the main thing that's on your mind every time that something comes up, every struggle, every experience that you have. Ricky, what a delight you are. And Ricky, you are just glowing. I was so happy to see you happy, and to see the you that knows who you are and is standing in your divine authority of who you are and saying, I am not this body, and I am standing in my perfection. I love that. Keep on keeping on, Ricky, because we're right here with you. Oh, you're so welcome, Manny. Right, Kathy. I do that too. I take Lucky Charms when I go to places like that, or even, yeah, even to like the shrine that I went to, Padre Pio. I like to have a reminder that I am so loved and so cherished. And all those crystals that you're holding on to, they came from Mama Gaia. They came from our earth plane. So remember that as you're holding on to it and you're feeling the beautiful energy of it. And Jim is saying hi right back to you, Jean and Kathy. And Annie says he is not here, so I'm letting it go before he gets home. Yeah, raise your vibration, dance, put some music on, sing, but meditate, go into whatever you need to raise that vibration. Elena, good morning. Good morning. Oh, Elena, I wish you had been at the Angel Circle last night. Mary was there. We had such a great, great group and a wonderful time together. But hopefully I get to see you soon while I'm down here in Florida. That would be awesome. Kathy says, yes, Teri, this is one reason I come here to Cuppa, to start my day with the positive vibes of my spiritual family. And yes, my bracelets are definite physical reminders that I am worthy, I am confident, I can do anything. Exactly. Blue says, Kathy Hand, I understand the knowing it is always with you raises your vibration and the limits you are putting on yourself with things. Just think, if you do this, how it will feel the next time you have the thing. You got this. Don't block yourself. You have unlimited light. Absolutely. You're so welcome. How about a Kuan Yin card? Can we hear what she has to say this morning? Because there were a lot of messages that came out last night and a lot of angelic support for people. And I know Kuan Yin is our beautiful goddess, our angel of light, who illuminates everything for us and shares with us what she wants us to know. So what have we got from Kuan Yin this morning? Play to create. Do you dream of more happiness, well-being, love? That is a high-frequency dream. High-frequency dreams become reality when we align ourselves with a matching frequency. There's a way to raise frequency, to become more magnetic, to opportunities, to the right people, solution, and helpful guidance. To bring your dreams to life, for now, let go of the struggle and embrace the way of play. I think Kuan Yin is just repeating the words that I had said just a few minutes ago. Let go of the struggle. Let go of that worry. Let go of that anxiety. When we stay in that state of anxiety, that state of worrying what's going to happen next, how bad is it going to be? It just gets worse. When we let it go, and no, it's not easy. Nobody said that living this life was going to be easy, but it will be as easy or as hard as we choose for it to be. The decisions we make, the choices of how we're going to show up, that's on us. If we want it to happen with ease and grace, allow it. Just allow that miracle to happen in your life. Allow Kuan Yin to guide you. And Kuan Yin says, if you want those dreams to come true, if you want your children to thrive, to be the very best they could be, then play with them. Go into the energy of play, of awe and wonder, like a little child, and help them to see that child that's still in them, that innocence that's there. And so many times we don't look at our children as innocent. And I'm speaking from experience. I don't see that, but I can, if I choose to, I can look deeper beyond what's being shown physically, beyond harsh words, beyond the acts that are so hurtful, whether it's intentional or not. And I can look beyond all of that because I know who I am, and I know who they are, and I know who all of you are. We're all part of the oneness of all that is. And when we go into that knowingness, when we hold in our heart that energy of we're all one, we're all love, we're here doing the best we can, no matter what, we're showing up, we're getting up, turning on a place where we can come home to each other, where we can gather with each other, and we can speak words of love to each other, and we can have our vibration lifted as high as it will go. That's what it's all about. That's what showing up is all about. And when you can do that with your children or your other loved ones in your life, your parents, your siblings, your co-workers, whoever it might be, just go into the energy of awe and wonder and possibility. You know, when we were children, I speak for me, when I was a child, there were no limits. There were not four walls that boxed me in and said, this is all you can do. So be like that child again. Be unlimited. Know that you can create. You know, I love to teach about the dimensional energy, and the sixth dimension is where creation happens. It's where we go to grab the pieces of the puzzle to work with in our life. So if you can raise your vibration up beyond what's obvious here in the 3D, what we see, and we think this is real, we think this is all there is, it isn't. And to raise to a higher vibration is a state of mind, is a state of consciousness. And you draw from what's in your subconscious knowingness that there is a sixth dimension where everything has a formula, everything has ingredients, and pull those ingredients to you and work with them, mold them, shape them into what you want them to be. So now, dear friends, this is not all there is. When we go into play and we play in that sixth dimensional field and we start creating, what will you create? And that's my question to all of you today. What will you create this week? Not what your intention is. We talk about intentions, and you know to set your intentions. What will you create this week? What's on your agenda that you're going to go to that sixth dimensional energy and you're going to say, oh, I need this part and that part. Let me bring that into the world where I can work with it, play with it, and be with it. So maybe you want to create something that is going to help you to understand healing a little better. Go there, go to that sixth dimension. There may be words there that will help you understand. There may be a song, there may be a light, whatever it is, just go there and grab it and say, this is what I'm doing now. I'm going to create this, and go strongly, confidently, knowing that it's all in God's divine plan. Whatever you find there in that sixth dimension to work with, that's yours to work with. And ask Metatron, Archangel Metatron, to help you to do that creation. Good morning, Joanne Castrillo. So happy to see you on here. I don't know if you're still up there in the mountains, but we need to talk because Jean and I are coming to see you, and we're doing an angel circle on Thursday at Joanne's beautiful place in Plantation, Florida. And yes, Kathy Han, Auntie Jean is just very tired this morning. We got home late from the angel circle, and then she stayed up a little bit late, I think answering emails or messages. So yeah, she's good. She's just tired. Kathleen Caputo, good morning to you. Marietta, good morning, sweetheart lady. I haven't forgot you, Marietta. My calendar is in the car and I need to figure out when we're going to be there in the Keys, but I will definitely do that today. I will see what that looks like and when we're going to be there to do a land and a water blessing. So yay, I can't wait to see you and hug you. Good morning, Mary. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you all, Mary treated Jean and I like royalty yesterday. We got to her house and she had the table set and cooked us a beautiful lunch. And her sister helped to bring food. It was just amazing to sit there and be treated after we got off the road, to be treated to a delicious lunch and beautiful conversation. It was wonderful. Kathy says, when I was a child, I was kind of held back by my overprotective mother. I know today she just felt she had to hold on to me as her youngest and only daughter, but she unintentionally caused me to be fearful and insecure in certain situations. I lacked confidence most of my life. And Kathy, look at that situation that you're giving us, what you're describing, and see if you are maybe patterning that parenting skill, and just let go and bring joy, bring play, bring laughter into your parenting. I think that will help tremendously. I think Kuan Yin's message today is one that's definitely for you. And Joanne, you're still in North Carolina. Well, I know that it is beautiful there. We just came through there and it was absolutely gorgeous. And right, Blue, she says, Kathy, you recognize this, know that it no longer has power over you. That was in the past. It's done. You're in the now moment, and it's not happening in this now moment. So move forward as you, authentically you. Okay, let's take any prayers that you want to put in. If you want to share what you're going to create this week, then do that if it's hit you already, like that lightning bolt. Or if you want to share an intention, you want something that you want us to get behind with you and bring that forward for you, put it in the comments. We're going to go into our prayer time. We have a long prayer list, which we visit every Wednesday. But for today, we're just going to remember that it's there. We're going to remember all of those names that are there. And I just would like to ask a prayer from all of you for one of the owners of Love and Light. Love and Light is closing today. It's the last day. And one of the owners is Tiffany. And she just found out that her dad is facing cancer. And she went to be with him. So please lift her up and lift him up. And let's just let them have the very best experience possible and pray for miracles. I always pray for whatever is the best and highest good. So sometimes the miracle can come in a different way than what we anticipate. We talked about expectations last night at the Angel Circle. So when we pray without expectations of what we see is the answer, but only for what is the good and best of all when we lift someone in prayer. Elena, prayer to every family. I spent yesterday with my family and it was amazing. Oh, I'm so glad, Elena. And Kathy, I see your message. Yeah, we have to stay present, honey. We have to stay in that now moment to live this life fully. Christina, good morning, sweet one. And Joanne says, prayers to learn and work creativity in the sixth dimension. Yeah, I'll be doing some more work with the dimensions. I want to do a workshop where we really experience it, not just learn what it is, but go into that and experience it. Thank you, Blue. Prayers for the highest good of the situation. And Mary, prayers for the blessed live presentation that I will be doing today at the Motivational Summit. Yes, yes, you've got this. You have everything you need inside of you. All right, so let's go into our hearts. And if there are any other prayers, go ahead and put those in. Pray for our sweet Auntie Jean. She needs her rest right now, so she's sleeping. But just pray for her to continue to be blessed with experiences, with love and light, and the people that she is meeting. She met a lot of new people last night. She got to meet Ricky and Josie in person, and some of the other people that have been in my life for years. And it was just so awesome to see her shine last night. Tammy Fisk, good morning. Blue is asking prayers for Dick Waters. Certainly will. And prayers for all of the places who are getting ready to go into that winter coldness. And that would be where you are, Blue, with the Vermont Deerfield Valley. All right, so in our hearts, let's just take a moment. Breathe in love. Know that that love that's coming from the divine is something that's always available. All we have to do is put our consciousness there. So breathe into your heart the love that's there, the love that's always available, the love streaming into you as a ray of light. See the white light coming from the Creator and let it go right directly to your heart. Let it anchor in your heart so that it spreads out everywhere inside of you. Now breathe in the love coming from the Divine Mother. Feel her holding you. Get that divine hug this morning and just feel the warmth. Feel the mother's love, that nourishment, that nurturing. And now breathe in again. And this time, pull in the Christ love, that beautiful healing energy from the master healer of all. Just let that touch whatever's going on inside of you. It may be emotional. There's a lot of emotional stuff happening right now. As Blue reminded us, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief. Just let that be soothed by the touch of the Master. And just see that energy. See it as pure love flowing from the heart of Jesus. Let it come right into your heart. Let it flow through you, over you, surrounding you, so that you are so immersed in it that you are embodying Christ. And now let's give gratitude. Gratitude for these prayers that have been given to us, for all of these beautiful names and places and animals. Just gratitude that we can be of service in this way, that we can lift them up and let them go. We're not going to put any worry into it, no anxiety, nothing but love. Just shine love over that whole prayer circle, everyone in the prayer circle, which you all are, and just see that energy lifted up, lifting it up to the universe, lifting it up to the great central sun, and asking God to just see it, acknowledge it, and for the prayers to be answered for the best and highest good. And thank you. Thank you to all who send that love from your heart. And now let's send it to each other. Let's send it to our planet, everyone on the planet, every person, animal, every blade of grass, everything that is here on planet Earth. Just send love that way. And that includes every person. We can't distinguish. We're going to love one and not another. So everyone's included in the circle of love. And then let's narrow the circle down to the ones that are right here. So holding each other, loving each other, because that's what we do. And that's how we heal. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you all so immensely. And we had a prayer from Elena to all that have addictions. One person I want to add to the grid is my ex-husband, Milton Carbajal. He went back to drinking. He only started drinking after our split, which is 25 years ago. We are still friends and we have a daughter together, but it hurts me to see him throw away his potentials to a bottle. Elena, I resonate with that more than you know, darling. And send love to him, to the situation. And we are all with you. You're not alone. So we're all holding you in that beautiful prayer of love. Thank you for sharing. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. My Gruffy got sick this morning. Oh, Gruffs. Okay, so let's pray for our baby Gruff and help her tummy to feel a whole lot better. Thank you all for being here. Yes, Gabriel is definitely there, and Raphael. Raphael was so present in our healing circle last night. There was a lot of healing that took place. And thank you to Mary, who recorded that opening message, the collective angel message. I will be figuring out how to get that onto Facebook and into our messenger group so you can hear what the angels had to say, because it was really a beautiful healing message for us. All right, let's have some Leo. What do you say? Come on, come on.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready, because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One minute is for peace, so now we shuffle harmony. Tyranny, mama, be on the lead, wherever we lead. Create a portal where we can be together. The hard telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top here. The coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on the show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play the brand. Always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the P's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy.
And Josie, if you're listening, I'll probably come tomorrow to see you at Mother Mike. And then Jean and I are needing to rest still today.
There really is no secret. We simply
accept,
align,
allow. Triple-A, y'all.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the Triple-A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the Triple-A. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Woo! Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I love you so much, and I will see you later. Namaste, y'all.